So, Trackies, with that said, let's get into the first topic. I've been on for half an hour. So let's get into the first topic. Brianna Liston, let's start there. Brianna Liston is still the fastest Jamaican indoors. Very, very interesting times ahead when it comes to Brianna Liston. I'm even more impressed about the time now, seeing, the current standings when it comes to the Jamaican performance so far this year. Absolutely amazing performance by her. But also, it's making me wonder, you know what? She's not that far behind the best in the world so far. And when I look at it some more as well, that race, she clearly had more to give in that race. So, I remember say one time Brianna Liston running, a one time Brianna Liston run the 60 day. And he was about all of these people that are killing it indoors right now, they've run numerous times. So I start saying in my mind, say, so then you mean if you tell me Sabrina Liston could I not challenge these people right now? That's literally where my mind is now in terms of, what I see happening in the world. And when I'm thinking about Brianna Liston, I'm like, whoa, she is definitely doing big things right now in the women's 60 meters. Crazy, 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 crazy. I don't know if y'all peeped it, but let me tell you something. That Brianna Liston right now, through or against, this is not something I want. Let me just reiterate this. I don't want her to run against them right now, but I'm just saying, if you throw her against a Julian Alfred that came out running what 7:05, we have the same Eva and the same Dosso. I'm like, Brianna Liston could hold her own. She could definitely hold her own, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what's to come with Brianna Liston going forward. I'm definitely, definitely excited. And of course, I'm even more excited for outdoors. I can't tell you how excited I am for outdoors because when I look at her peers, they've all run outdoors so far, right? And our peers have run okay, let's say 7.26 is one and one is 7.18. And then now when you translate that to indoor running, it ends up being slower, right? So I'm like, because all right, look at our fastest Jamaican, Sasha Lee. She ran 7:03 and she has come indoors and run twice. And her fastest so far was, I believe, a 7.10, right? So what did I tell you about what Brianna Liston just do? That's telling you I said Brianna Liston just do something ridiculous. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it and I'm like, oh my gosh. When this girl unleashes, she's going to unleash. I tell you. Like I'm talking trackies and y'all can't even see. But right now, be a cold bomb take me up. Just saying it a while ago, I'm covered in cold bombs because it's that crazy. She's talented to a different degree, completely talented. My only fear is clearly the whole injury thing. I know we keep discussing this tracky. Some of you all are like, okay, it's not as bad or whatever, but for me personally, when it comes to indoors and I think about Brianna Liston, I'm like, please dear God, keep her away. Keep her, especially the straight may be fine, that 60 may be fine, but that curve, and I know everybody says that she just lost her balance on the curve, but most people are saying she just lost her balance on the curve. But I watched that race keenly, and it wasn't just losing her balance on the curve. She came off that curve, yeah, losing her balance, right? But then she went again, and she had this exclamation, like you could see it on her face, like she opened up her mouth. Maybe if you're there on track, you'd actually hear her probably say something, and then she pulled up a little bit, and clearly those athletes came upon her. So I'm not really a big fan, you know what I mean? But I have to say, just based on a little bit we see, girl, crazy. Look here, you see that 20, what was it, 23.13 or something like that? You see that, or 16, you see that crazy time where she run? Best believe, say, she would have challenged, she would have surpassed what Kevona run. Me not ask you. That 22.90 Kevona run, should have dashed for that. I was looking closer to like the 22. Did I say 21.890? Sorry, 22.90 that Kevon ran. Right. I'm looking to that 22.72 that Lane ran, and then I'm balancing it in my brain and saying I don't think it was quite that fast. So I'm putting it around like a 21.85. Not a 21, sorry, 22.85. That's what I'm thinking that run was. I remember say me just want to remind you, say that was the first one. That was the first indoor 200, and then when we tied that in with the first indoor 60, I'm starting to think crazy things. Me I start say like, wanna not see how crazy that girl I be? Wanna not see her talent? Look here, sometimes I sit down and I'm preying certain things in my brain track is I'm start to myself say no I can't me wanna see this. So somebody else has to be seeing this too. Anyway, let's look at the comment section now and hear what y'all are saying. Oh, I see Coach's Dex, but let me go back to the top. Hey Coach, what's up? Can she beat the twins? As it stands right now, we haven't seen any performance outdoors. And as it stands right now, her personal best is still 11.14. Right. But I already talked about this, and so I'm going to say it again. For me personally, and this is just my view, other persons may be different. From 2 years ago, I believe that she was a sub 11 athlete, though not on paper. So I'm saying within these 2 years, there's 2 years of growth that we're going to be seeing Brianna Liston unleash when she gets outdoors. And I'm saying she's going to be dropping super fast times. What that time will be eventually, can't really say. But for now, she's looking phenomenal and she's looking the best of that junior lot. She is looking the best. Um, She's already better than them, in my opinion. She's looking better than everybody so far. Everybody. So, and don't get me wrong, as I said, she's still the fastest Jamaican. So there's that too, indoors. So she's looking really, really good. Liston is going to be a good problem. Yes, she is. Julian ran 704. Okay, right. 704. But yeah, 704, 707. She still can challenge. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. And I'm talking, this is on the back of Julian. Julian don't want me in the race them already because she had killed the 200. You know what I mean? I was actually surprised that Julian ran a 704. You know what I mean? I was expecting something faster. I won't lie. Right? But that is why my brain started to, rapid fire now because I'm like, hold up. You mean if you tell me, say, if Brianna Liston did in this race, I should have a challenge for the win? You guys not print certain things, but I am. Kevona will not best Liston. That 200 was looking quite dangerous. It was. Let me tell you something. She came off that bend so tentatively, and she just looked like she was ready to just do like. It looks like she was just ready to do this, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. But I'm telling you, I'm waiting to see the best version of her. And I will say again, I'm not really, particular excited to see her do it indoors, especially on the back of what happened in the last race. You know what I mean? But if she, that's what happens between her and her coach, then okay, there's nothing I can do about it but sit back and watch. You know what I mean? But yeah, she's definitely a crazy athlete. I watch your program very regularly. What's my first time participating? Is Brianna listing time? Oh, Brianna Liston's time better than. No, it's not better. I said she would be able to challenge. 704, 707. That's a challenger right there.